friends. I'm the lunatic who is trying to weave every type of animal fiber on earth and plant. It's escalated. Yeah. I lost my voice, but I did buy a whole bunch of plant fibers. Pineapple, ramie, linen, hemp. I did all of them. Pea silk. What I wanted to talk about, however, is the following. Now, some people might be concerned about the ethical nature of keeping animals for their wool. Well, let me explain. It's significantly less humane to not do that. And here's why. Humans started selectively breeding sheep roughly 6,000 years ago, we'll say. Now, what they were looking for, because prior to that, they were just walking around the world, picking up floof from the naturally shedding sheep. They naturally had to shed their wool, otherwise the creature would die in the changing of the seasons, obviously. So they would have to shed their own coat or die. So they would look for the ones that would be about to die because they didn't shed their own coat. And they kept those, and then they bred them together, and they made a recessive trait the dominant trait, so that all of the sheeps became non-sheddy sheeps. Now, what they call unimproved, meaning not optimized for human use, sheep, they will still kind of shed, or you have to pluck it off of them, and that is a process called ruing. Ruing, yes, where you plucketh the sheps. It can be done very quickly. The Irish used to have competitions. They just do shearing now. There's only a couple sheeps that I believe are rude anymore. I'm also confident that you've seen those videos of the sheps that have not been shorn, and they come in looking like this from the field, and they're all crazy and they can't use their legs well. That's what happens and would happen in the wild if those sheps were still wild sheps, but they are not. So we shear them. That is the most humane thing. If we didn't, we would be harming the animals that we made like that ourselves. So if you're worried about the sheps, they aren't stoked about it, but it's better than literally dying. So there's your sheep fact for the day, and I'll see you in the next one.